I am going to start the sugar diet. As a bodybuilder, I do it for life. I don't do it for competing, but I do it for just how it makes me feel. I love lifting weights. I love food. I love fitness. And the last week or so, I keep seeing a lot of feeds about the sugar diet. And I'm going to try it out. I've tried other diets, Herbalife, I've done carnivore, I've done a lot of different ones. The one that's really sustainable is, a high protein, low calorie diet, which is what I love and continue to do. But I've had some issues along the way, even just starting off again, going through my cutting phase since mid January all the way, and now it's mid May. So it's been a couple months going strong on just eating healthy, but I'm having a lot of issues. Not a lot, I would say. I do have energy issues, motivation, but my energy is really down. When you have a low calorie diet, you tend to have a lot less energy. I've been going to the doctors a couple times. I've just got my blood work done to make sure all my markers were correct and on point, which everything is perfect for someone who's middle-aged, has a kid, works out, has a real life. And but the doctors and other clinical people couldn't tell me why I'm so exhausted. I have increased my calories. I've done reverse dieting and got my calories up. But when I put my calories up, I tend to gain weight pretty fast, even when I do it incrementally. So, but the weight gain isn't like a huge impact. I was hoping to make me feel better if I have more calories. Because I was doing what I was on 12 weeks. I kept going up and down for 12 weeks for my calories. For the first 8 weeks, I was down to 1,200 calories, 130 grams of protein or more. And it was good. It was great. I lost a lot of weight and I work out every day, about 6 times a week. And I was fine. And then the energy crashed. And so I tried to reverse diet, which I did. And then I would gain a couple pounds back, and then try to lose it again, going down to like maybe 14 to 1,500 calories to lose it a little bit more. And I did. Everything worked out well. And I felt great. I feel great. But again, the energy. I'm lacking zero energy for everything. Going to the doctors, I don't do any caffeine. So I don't drink any sodas or do coffee or the energy drinks or anything like that. I've never been addicted to any of that stuff. The only thing I am addicted to is candy. But with the foods that I make and stuff like that, it's great because I don't really crave much of that stuff anymore. But when looking at this snake diet, or that's what the guy is from, snake diet, it's called the sugar diet, where you're just eating sugars all throughout the morning and then eating a very low calorie, basically, meal at the end of the night. I'm extremely excited to start it. I started it kind of yesterday. I didn't know how this thing was supposed to work. But you know what? When people kept on talking about their energies being skyrocketed, I'm like, I'm all in. I'll try anything. Like I said, I've been to the doctors a couple times just in the past 2 months. And even going to clinics, thinking about, other different ways to get my energy up. And God kept putting it on my heart, like, no, I got you. I got you. And every time I go into looking into other different ways to get my energy up, God kept on saying it over and over again. And I said, okay, God, I have to give it all to you. And I need you to help me because I am struggling with just doing anything after my workout. I usually work out in the mornings around 9-10 o'clock. And even in the workout, I'm there for like 2 hours because it takes me so long to get my sets done. I take a lot long just pausing because I have no energy to keep going. And it's been rough, like even going up to 2,000 calories a day with even 160 to 200 grams of protein, which I love because I love protein in general. That's something that I just love to eat. It's been hard. So yesterday I started it kind of. I didn't know anything about how you're supposed to do this diet. So I just had a banana in the morning, and then took my son to school, and then came home and had my protein ice cream like I usually do at nighttime. But I just needed to be full. Even eating a lot of food, I'm always hungry in the morning. My mornings are I'm hungry a lot in the morning. I tend to eat probably out of my 5 meals, I'll eat 4 of my meals before 12 o'clock. And then in the afternoon, I'll have, at nighttime for dinner, I'll have my protein ice cream, which is a really good protein ice cream, which I'll probably share on my channel because it's the best one out there. I know everyone says it, but in regards to their own. But mine is, I mean, you can make it like Cold Stone or Dairy Queen. And it's not icy. It's not any of that grossness that you keep seeing and things that people put in it and whatever. It's really, really good. So I can't wait to show you guys what it's all about. But I love doing high protein, low calorie meals. It's something that I enjoy a lot. I enjoy eating them, and I can't wait to show you all. But right now I wanted to just try this snake diet that everyone keeps talking about it because it keeps on being on my feed. And you know what? I love fruit. I love lean meats. And it's a kind of like something that's up my wheelhouse. I've done all the whole calorie counting. I count them all the time. And with them saying you don't need to count calories, I'm all in. But for this experiment, I'm still going to count my calories because I'm curious on what numbers I'd be eating. I'm still going to eat intuitively in regards to if I feel hungry or not, and if I need energy because, you know, food is energy. And so I'm going to do it. I'm going to track what I'm going to be eating. I'm going to be tracking what I'm doing, how my health markers are in general, like how I'm feeling, if I'm feeling bloated or tired or, you know, brain fog or anything like that. So far, just even yesterday being on it, like I said, I had a banana and then my ice cream, protein ice cream, which supposedly you're not supposed to have protein until the end of the day, but I didn't know that. And then I think I had an apple, and then I just had some rotisserie chicken at nighttime with a lot of veggies. I had a stir fry veggies, and then I had like fajita veggies with it as well. And I had some corn for the first time in a long time. If you know bodybuilders and things like that, we do count calories. So corn is something that I tend to not put in my diet because it's higher in calories. So I was super excited to be able to eat some corn yesterday. I was really, really happy about that. And it tasted delicious. And then, it was great because I felt really satisfied. I don't even know why. I think I had some strawberries as well. I didn't really track yesterday because it said not to, but then thinking about it last night, I'm like, I'm going to track it just to see how everything goes and just keep everyone posted. Because as a bodybuilder, you need that energy, you need that just motivation and stamina to keep pushing in the gym, as well as just getting everything done in a day. So yeah, first day was kind of yesterday. And this morning I woke up with still a ton of energy. Last night I had a ton of energy. I wanted to work out even at nighttime, which that is never a possibility. I never wanted to work out at nighttime, or even anything past 2 o'clock would not be okay. But my husband went in the gym and I'm like, oh, I want to go work out too. Oh, I need to go take my dog for a walk. I need to do something. I just had so much energy for the first time ever. And my husband was like going like, what the heck? And it was crazy. It was really crazy. I even deboned the chicken, which I never do. That's my husband's job. Finished up the laundry. Like, I just couldn't stop moving. Like, I wanted to move. Like, my body was like, go. And then worked late last night up until like 11:30, and then I couldn't fall asleep because my mind was just racing and I just wanted to keep moving. And that's probably also with motivation and things like that. And that's what I want to put into here too, is just thinking about, hey, you know what? There is so much stimulus in regards to doing something new and get excited about it. And so you want to continue to do it. And people that don't do this a lot with cutting calories or doing different diets and things like that might not understand. But going through a lot of the videos that I was watching about the snake diet just to try to figure out what it's all about, because there's not really like someone just saying, hey, this is what it is and there you go. I had to watch a lot of different videos. And a lot of people I'm just seeing a lot is this diet is really a calorie deficit. Watching one dude, Shark Strong, he lost a lot of weight so far, and saying that, you know, he's only eating 1,900 calories. That's pretty low for a guy his size. And he keeps on saying he eats a ton, which is true, but he's still in a calorie deficit, and that's why he continues to lose weight. And with the fluctuations in weight each day, like from yesterday to today, I lost 1.5 pounds, 1.6. I wouldn't necessarily say it's because of the diet. That's a lot of water weight, that's inflammation, being in a calorie deficit, and just having your bowels and stuff like that just keep moving and, you know, getting all that extra food out of your system. So I don't want to say, oh yeah, I lost 1.5 pounds in a day. Not really. That's just a lot of adjustments in your body on what you've had over the days beforehand and things like that. So like I said, this is why I'm doing this blog and just letting you know about the things that I've been struggling with, and just doing this diet to see how I can help people and if it's something that I want to continue to do. It's interesting that this diet has been on my radar in regards to all my feeds, because I just saw someone just pass away just the other day from eating a fruit diet, eating only fruit, and she died from starvation. This is not a diet to sustain forever, because you do need those other macronutrients in your body to continue to grow and build and stay strong, like protein. Protein is a very good macronutrient that you will need to survive. So just remember that. Don't think of this as a diet that you're going to do every single day, because it's probably not. But it could be a diet to help you with those highs and lows that I continue to have. Like I said, I love eating high protein, low calorie foods and meals because I can eat a lot of it, and I don't get big. I don't get fat by eating those things. and I still get to eat, my pizzas and things like that I make as a high protein, low calorie meals, and I love them. I get to eat chicken wings every day or every other day, or my ice cream. I've had my ice cream every single day since January 13th, every day, and sometimes I'll have it twice a day with mix-ins in it. So I don't stop that. That's not something that will stop because I love my protein ice cream that I make every day. And so I just wanted to say that that's something that you getting on this diet. Yes, the excitement's there. Everyone is super, super excited about this diet. I'm actually kind of excited about this diet because even today as day 2, already tracking my calories, already tracking my food, figuring out, went to the store again to buy more fruit because I love fruit and it's that time of the season, which is even better because as a bodybuilder, I wouldn't be able to eat some of these things because of the calories and things like that, because I'm always prioritizing protein over other things like carbs and fats. So super excited to get to eat as many apples and berries and even pineapple. Pineapple I don't get very often, so I'm super excited to have some pineapple today or even tomorrow. Berries are usually normal and a staple diet for bodybuilders with some Greek yogurt. So, I always have berries on hand. And so I'm really, really excited just to be able to eat just more fruit and having a date for a first time. I've never had a date before, and everyone kept on talking about it, how it's like a Snickers and all this other stuff, how sweet it is. And I had 4 of them today, and they are delicious. So I'm super excited because they are super sweet, and I am a sweet fiend. I love sugar. I just find other ways to eat sweet stuff without having the sugar. So I'm super excited for that. So yes, I'm going to start documenting everything. Like I said today, what I had today was I think 2 bananas, some strawberries. I had an apple. I had some dates, and I'm getting hungry again. So I just went to the store to get some juice to make some a smoothie. So I'm going to have that before I go pick up my son from school, and then do the whole running around of sports and things like that. But again, this is what I want to try. I want to try it, tell you guys what it's all about. I'll give you guys my critique on what I think is happening in my body, since I'm very in tune with my body and what's happening. I do feel a ton of energy, like I really just want to get up right now and go for a long walk or even run, and I don't run. But I do love to lift weights and stay active. But my job, I sit at a desk all day, so I don't get a lot of steps in. And that's always a difficult thing. So the only times I get steps in is when I get to go to the grocery store or when I have to go do some sports with my son. While he's in the sports, I'm usually just walking and getting my steps in. So I might be getting 30 to 40,000 steps a week. So I don't get many steps in. That's why food is very important for calorie intake. And I always look out for that. So I'm excited for this. I know this is a very long video. It's my first video, and I've been very scared to start my YouTube channel. God's been putting it on my heart to start a YouTube channel to teach people how to eat healthy and make it not so daunting. I love helping people with food items and finding foods that they love and having them eat foods that are higher protein, lower calorie foods, and they can eat them all the time and not feel deprived on eating regular food like we do outside. And my goal for this channel is to help you make your home your favorite restaurant. So join me in just the daily lives and struggles of dieting, of fitness, of life, and getting closer to God and just helping each other out, because God wants us to bless others. And that's what this whole channel is about, is for us. We are here to bless others. And if I can do that for you, I'm super excited to do that and help you with anything that you may need. So please comment down below, help get this channel going, and let me know what you guys want to know, what stuff you guys want to see, whether it's fitness stuff. And yeah, I'd love to show you. So can't wait to start this journey and tell you how this sugar diet goes, along with, how to eat, how to live well, and just stay on top of it. Take care.